Thank you for staying with us to this point, the third section of this marriage show for this series of marriage. And we are talking about divorce in the society today. We have talked about a whole lot of causes of divorce. And in this part, we are talking about another very interesting that you need to know so that your marriage, remember, it is only you that can marry your husband, and it is only you that can marry your wife. And so this has to do with you and nobody else. We are only here to help you out. We are only here to bring suggestions so that you can be able to live your life very well and enjoy your marriage as heaven on earth. So, Mr. Great, what are other causes of divorce in our society today?
Okay, like I keep saying, there are so many of them. Another one we can lay hand on again is interference of third party.
Interference of third party
in your marriage.
Okay.
You know, just like you said, your marriage is supposed to be between you and your husband.
Okay.
Understanding between you and your husband.
And you and your wife too.
Yeah, you and your wife. Anything that happens between both of you should be able to sort it out and clear it and settle within yourself. Because there are some people that live the life of, if there is any small issue, because I've witnessed something like that. If there's any small issue in the side of the man, the wife will rush and go and tell her own mother and her own parents, and they forgot that anything you tell your parents today concerning your husband, your parents can never forget that thing in life. Even when you yourself have forgiven the man,
and you have forgotten
both
about
of you
it.
will forget that thing and settle yourself, but they will never forget it. They will still see that man as what you called him. If maybe you suspected maybe cheat, you just suspect, or maybe you had rumor and say this man is cheating on me, you rush and tell your parents that this man is cheating on you. When you find out the truth, you may not be able to go back to that your parents and tell them that this thing I told you is not correct, was not correct.
And by so doing, you have reduced your husband, his integrity have reduced in the presence of your those
parents.
people.
Yeah.
Which when you have settled again, the people will not know that you have settled yourself.
They will still be seeing the person
seeing
with
the
that
man
eye.
as a
That,
cheat
yes,
forever.
yes.
Okay.
That interference causes a lot of problem. That is why it's necessary you be yourself with your husband or your wife.
Okay. So, Mr. Hansen, looking at interference, what are the other aspects of interference in marriage?
There are so many, a lot of interference that lead to divorce in marriage. Is the causes are much.
Okay.
Now, when people want to get married, what they do, they run to the church. They want to get married in the church, and that is.
But there's nothing wrong with that anyway.
There's nothing wrong with getting married. Getting married. Let me tell you, you don't want to marry to start a ministry. You want to marry to build a home.
Okay.
I keep on saying, let's separate spirituality with marriage.
Why?
You're not marrying a spirit.
No, hold on. Let me
tell you. Let me bring you to this point.
Why the way Clay? Can you put more explanation to that?
I want you to know. You can be spiritually mature, but you're not physically mature.
Yes.
You can be spiritually advanced. You are not humanly advanced. You need a mature and advanced-minded person as a wife or as a husband. It's not all good pastors that can pass in the pulpit that are good husbands.
Yes.
It's not all Sister Mary, Sister Rosemary, Sister this that tithes the buckle and sing a wonderful song. A chorister, an usher, pray all the roles in the church.
I want to get a point here. You know, like I am the church type. I'm a church boy. So if I am getting married, I should be able to look at being in the ministry. I need a sister who can also flow with the ministry. Are you not saying I should not look into spirituality before getting married because we need to divorce?
This is the issue. It always happens. Two couples have gotten married. A is pretending to be born again in the church because he wants to marry B. And B also is pretending to be a born again active worker in the church because he wants to marry A.
Okay.
These two people match their spirituality together that they will move mountain. When once they get into marriage, the mountain, instead of moving, the mountain will fall upon them.
That is a serious problem.
This is how you must be careful in marriage. There is
So instead of moving the mountain now,
the mountain
is
is, yeah, the mountain is bouncing back.
because they only built on spirituality.
Because they only built
and
on
they never
spirituality.
built and they never built on.
Yes,
This is a
a
serious
lot
problem.
of pastors or a lot of church members, they are not physically mature to get married. That is why they only wait for pastor to say, come and marry Broso.
Okay.
Find out a lot of married that pastors and males join them together. How many have scratched? How many have not gotten to an end? Because you are not marrying a spirit. You're marrying a human being.
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to stay with human being at home.
Okay. At this point now you have established, issue of spirituality. We are looking at a third party, and you mentioned taking it to the pastor or spiritual matters. So, what has interference of the church got to do with causing divorce in marriage?
He has been in a lot. See, when once two parties went and met pastor, it's either the pastor should support the woman or the pastor will support the man.
Okay.
I have a case that a man abandoned the wife in the house of the pastor and walk away. And tell pastor, since you're supporting my wife in this mistake, you better take my wife as your second wife and marry her. I don't want this woman again.
Pastor
Now,
don't marry two wives.
the man have now abandoned the wife in the house of the pastor and walk away because of pastor interference. Because pastor only believe in spirituality. I keep on saying, in marriage, spirituality should be 30%. Because you're not spirit.
Okay.
Then, physical interaction. A woman that is too spiritual will not even have time to communicate with the husband.
Yes.
When the husband say, my wife, come, let's make love, the wife will say, can we read from the Bible first?
I have fasting.
Can you show me where it is written?
Can you show me the Bible
Fasting.
first? Can we go to work? I need to read my Bible first. It's good to read the Bible.
Okay.
But any family that is over spiritual, or a man that is over spiritual in marital issue, he always have a wrong issue. That is why some of them have a lot of children they cannot control because they believe only in spiritual. They are unable to communicate the physical aspect to the family.
So in the end, this will cause divorce.
At the end, it costs a lot now. There are a lot that pack load. Madam, any day you come back as a human, I do marry spirit, you come back to me. Some the husband pack load and leave the house. From morning till night, the wife will be, it's good to pray. But can we have a timetable?
So this means that in the aspect of interference, the church have interfered in the marriage. So does it mean that the church should not be supporting the couples in their marriage plannings?
Now let me come into this one now. That question is a very nice question. The church is supposed to support the both party. You understand?
Okay.
Those people were two persons and they are come together. You understand?
Okay.
The church should be able to see them as one, not to see them as two. And back up this one, some people, they are fond of the habit of any small thing that happen, they run to daddy. Daddy, this is what this man did today. This is what they forgot that man, their daddy is not spirit.
I remember
that will know everything that's going on.
From what you're saying, I remember a brother called me some months ago, and he said so many things about the wife. As he was talking, he's talking. I was just keeping silence and looking at him, and he has been married before me, and at the end of the day, the brother asked me, are you not going to say anything about what I've just told you? I said, sorry, it's your wife you are talking about, Abi. There is nothing I can say concerning it. And I told him, can you please take up this matter to your church leaders? He said, I have gone to them and the church have refused to do anything concerning the matter. So that means that the way you relate your marriage matters to other people, to outsiders, you should be able to limit it on different aspects. Like I said an example, when I got married, I told my wife, in this marriage, nothing goes out of this place. If we are, able to tell anybody about what we are passing through,
You discuss it first.
we, after discussing it, if it doesn't work out, we are going to the marriage committee. Like in my church, we have the marriage committee. Now, I am not saying we are going to the marriage committee, we go and call one of the member of the committee and discuss behind. We go in the panel, the way all of them sat down and talk about this thing, let them also talk about the matter.
There's a lot of issues we need to know when it comes to church. When you see the person you marry as a devil, you see your church pastor as an angel, and other church leaders as an angel, there is no how they can force you that your sin is sent outside to stay with the devil in your house. What you need to do to avoid these things, you must have a decision. Are you marrying an angel or you're marrying a human being? Some believe that because they are married in from the church, they are married angel. The day the man will come back to his right sense that he's not married, getting married to angel, he get married to a human being, the marriage will work.
Oh, fine. To my viewers, I want to drive this point. For you to, take your marriage off the interference of other people, he has made a point. You have to know whether you married an angel or a devil. And if you had married a devil, that means you have decided to stay with the devil. So there's no point going out to another person. Yes. If you have married an angel, it means you have decided to stay with an angel. So there's no point going out to another place.
Coming with this, you cannot marry an angel, you cannot marry a devil, you cannot marry a saint, you can only marry a physical human being.
No, I'm only setting an example. Okay. We are in a scenario we say the devil is better than the angel you don't know. We are not saying that all of them, we have known them at the same time. So I'm only driving a point. Be settled with whom you have married to. And try to sort out your differences between yourselves and not to take it out to other people. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. There are other, issues that cause divorce which we are going to bring up to you right after this break. Don't go away.
Do you have problems buying anything, anytime, and anywhere due to low funds? GFlexer has the solution for you. With just 100 Naira through our installment plan, you can buy products like fashions, phones, generators, televisions, home theater systems, air conditioners, refrigerators, gas cookers, kitchen utensils, electrical fittings, musical equipment, sewing machine, and other tools from trusted manufacturers. Also wholesales and retails of food items of different varieties. Visit us now at www.gflexer.com or call us on 0814 062 5010 or 0803 248 0904 or 0902 273 1397. About delivery, don't worry, we've got you covered. GFlexer, confidence in services.